If you're thinking to relocate your family to Miami and you're looking all this blend of charmful um, location, good schools, private communities, this video is for you. Let me show you about Miami Lakes, which is a neighborhood that I love. I personally live in here, as I'm gonna give you all the information from my mom's side, from my realtor side, just for you to consider this amazing city, which is for me, it's one of the best kept secrets, kind of gem for high income families. I want to tell you that I actually got to this neighborhood by chance. I used to live close to the beach, but when you don't have kids and you live in an apartment, it's okay. But I was looking, for a big house with a big backyard for a pool, uh, gated community, and all that. And this is how I ended up in Miami Lakes. And now that I love this neighborhood, I just want to share everything that I know about it. Number one, location, location, location. We are 25 minutes away from the Miami airport. So if you or your partner needs to travel because of work, you're like right in point because you are kind of in the center of the city. But Miami Lakes give you this kind of feeling because I'm gonna also show you some videos about the downtown. Miami Lakes is like a walk. I mean, like you can walk around. There's like restaurants, daycares, gyms, everything that you need in the city. So it's like a really small town that gives you that feeling, but you are like in the middle, kind of the everything that's going on in Miami. You're close to Doral, which is one of the main cities with all the offices and warehouses in case you need to work there. But also if you want to go to Broward, which is the county north, to cities like Weston, or Pembroke Pines, you have the I-75, which is one of the main highways that will take you north and south. So you're like right in the middle. So that's great about location. Talking about lifestyle, Miami Lakes is known because it has a lot of like three-line trees, street-line trees. So it's a very green city. Actually, back then there was like a lot of like cow, like milk farms around here. So actually one of the signatures is like that you can see like cows around, which gives you that, like feeling of farms and everything. There's not as many cows as before because there's no land. But it's pretty cool because I really like green city. And it's very planned for families. You would see people driving their golf carts. You can go in the bike to the downtown. So it gives you like that very nice feeling that I love. Most of the homes are private communities with, as I said, big backyards. Most of the houses you can find that they have pools. They have a long entrance, and there is single homes that they are not like in private communities, if that's the case that you love. But also there's like big master private communities in case like in my case, I like that, that feeling that is a gated community. The average single family home range from the 800s to millions of dollars because there is a huge range. You can find houses up to $5-6 million in different communities, but the starting point for single homes would be something around the 800s. Also, you can find beautiful townhomes from the 500s. Reason number two is schools and safety. You can either go from the private route school, from Catholic school. There's couples of alternatives here. There's also public schools and charter schools. If you or your partners are golfers, we have what it used to be called the Don Shula's Golf Club. Now it's called Miami Lakes Golf Club. But actually it's been renovated. So if you're a golfer, it's a perfect place for you because it's just like a 5-minute drive. And from the from the golf course to the downtown is also like another 5 minutes, where you have like restaurants, gym, shopping. We have movies, and everything that you need, to hang out with your kids. I've been living in Miami, in Miami Lakes, for more than 6 years now, and I can tell you that I love it. I love the location. Because of my line of work, I need to drive around Miami and Broward. So I'm like right there in the middle. So I can go south, I can go north, um, I can go to the airport, which is great. It's a small town that gives you that feeling, as I've been mentioning. And every time you go to the park or you go to the restaurants and everything, you will see there's a lot of young families. In my case, I have a 5-year old and a 1-year old. And every time I go out, that's kind of the families that you find around. It's like very oriented to young families, and and I see that this kind of families are coming and coming and coming. So also known as a very safe city, I can tell you there's like a lot of things going on during holidays. We have the 4th of July parade, Christmas, fresh market every weekend. So it gives you like really that really nice feeling for families. And we have seen lately a lot of people coming from New York, California, moving to Miami Lakes when they have like young families or big families, and they're definitely looking for a big house with modern design, that they just, like start decorating, and that's it, because there's not as many like old houses that you need to, to restore and everything. If you're looking for neighborhoods or communities that they have houses that have been built less than 10 years ago, where you're ready to move in, and you're looking for a neighborhood where your kids can meet other kids. In my case, I don't really need to go out for my community, because my kids always has a plan or something to do with their neighbors. This is definitely a neighborhood that you should check on. From the real estate perspective, I can tell you that it's really a strong market. Just for you to have an idea about what happened on March this year, the average price is 937. That gives you an idea of the value of this is for single homes. Okay, for townhomes that would be another stats that we will check. The sold to lease price percentage is impressive, is 96%. This number will tell you like, okay, from the price that the seller were asking, how many of that people actually got the price that they were asking was 96%. So that will tell you that the market is strong. And currently there is only 4.6 months supply. That means that if there wouldn't be new inventory, we would what is right now listed would sell like in 4 months. Um, Also, the median days on market is 39, meaning the homes in Miami Lakes are selling really fast. Like from the moment that someone listed until it's sold is only 39 days. That's nothing. That's like a month and a half. So if you are considering Miami Lakes as probably one of the locations that you want to relocate your family, even as just as an investment of real estate, is a really good one, because the market is strong. Let's say even if you know that you're just coming for a couple of years, you can either resell it, and it's gonna sell because it's a really nice neighborhood and good neighborhoods, and even the market will tell you that. Or you just can rent it. You will see a lot of new families renting here in Miami Lakes because they want to, like taste the neighborhood before they make like a big investment. But at the end, most of these families ended up staying here. One of my favorite things about living in Miami Lakes is this laid back lifestyle. So, like Monday to Friday, you have all this crazy life. But then during the weekend, you can take your kids and bike to the downtown Miami Lakes, and then you can grab, brunch, and probably you will, see one of your neighborhoods and just catch up for a while. Then you can, like walk around the lake. So all that kind of stuff of like a small town. That's pretty cool. Also about the local food, you can find restaurants, sushi restaurants, international food, Cuban food, Colombian food, like Latin food. Like you have a little of everything. Mexican food, like they have like a couple good restaurants with happy hour that you can go in the afternoons with your kids, which are pretty cool too. The movies, they renovated the movies probably like 3 4 years ago. So inside of the movies, there's like a bartender. So you can get, like a margarita, a glass of wine, or whatever, and you can get into the movies with it, which is pretty cool. And I would say the movies in Miami Lakes, the ticket is one of the cheapest for the kind of experience that you have. So you will see during the weekends or weeknights a lot of the high schoolers going there. But even if you go with the small kids during the weekend, it's pretty fun too. We have, I guess, three big public parks which are very well maintained. One of them has the Miami Lakes like soccer club. So they will take kids from the 2 years old to high school. So also you will see all the families from your neighborhood meeting up at the at one of these parks during weeknights, just for soccer. But I guess there is also basketball. There is also tennis court. So everything for your family is in this small little town. Talking about numbers, just for you to have an idea, the appreciation in Miami Lakes has been from 8 to 10%, and this has been even before COVID and during COVID, because there's not many land here. I guess there's only like 1 or 2 lots that are free, and actually one of them they're building a new community because there is no land, but there is definitely community, good school, safety. This is why it makes Miami Lakes like a desirable location. Also, let's say during the weeknights, you want to go to Brickell, you're driving like 30 minutes to Brickell or to the beach, but then you come back to the suburbs alive. Also, if you or your partner needs to go for work there, of course with traffic is a little longer, but it's like you go there, but you always come back to our little town. So for me, Miami Lakes is not only a place where I work as a realtor, also is a place where I'm raising my family. Eh, I know finding a home is definitely a personal decision, but it's also a hard one. So I'll be more than happy to be with you during this process as a mom, as a realtor, give you all the stats, showing you all the information that I know about this neighborhood firsthand. So if you want to know more about it, I have created a guide about Miami Lakes city, the pros, the cons, um, and everything that you can download it here. And also, if you're planning to come soon to Florida and you want to check not only Miami Lakes but other neighborhoods, I would love to be part of this kind of searching of your new home. I love to work with families because I myself am a mom, so I will always give you information from a mom perspective about schools, about lifestyle, about location, and all that. So you can find all my information down here. You can either click on the Zoom call so we can schedule a 15-20 minutes call just to meet each other, or you can also send me directly a WhatsApp and we can start from there. Thank you for getting until this point of the video. I hope this is valuable information for you if you're relocating to Miami.